So, we having some technical difficulty where you're at that.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Call it bucket, the smallest chickens, they clucking. All right.
What you don't want me to be. Don't make me do what you don't want me to do.
Top your head off, call it bucket. The smallest chickens, they clucking. I done earned all of my ducats. You bitches rich off of fucking. Like my diamonds dipped in mustard. Carrots sitting them clustered. Every coop foreign cousins. The engine sound like it's buzzing. Niggas coming by the dozen. Shit, I got a whole husband. Coochie wet, stay gushy. Keep her covered up in Gucci. Oh, you check me, ho, I'm ruthless. Talking crazily, you too. TUSHAY, my love. They say she rapping like a dyke. I make bitches rap out of spite. May fuck around and drop the mic. Oh, your panties must be too tight. This shit, your nigga ain't my type. Pockets don't sit too right. They sitting high, I'm taking flights. It's me and you ain't alike. All my diamonds shining bright. While your shit foggy in the light. Say when you see me, it's on sight. Hold on, go dying over pipe. But a few hitters, that's alright. Carol Ann, come to the light. Have your mama wearing white while trying to celebrate your life. Now please, don't
make me do what you don't want me to do.
Okay, we're live now. I'm having some technical difficulties, but we're gonna get through this. So, as y'all heard, that's SHUNNA Red. We're gonna get her in the building right now and start this conversation. That she got bars. We're gonna get her over here right now, yo. Think of this beautiful young lady. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm actually doing amazing. God is great. He is the before, the after, and everything in between.
No doubt.
How have you been? Because I can't wait for our song.
You heard? Listen, it's about to be on and popping. But, you know, right now, what I want to do, I want to go back. I'm going to go back.
Okay.
SHUNNA Red before TUSHAY.
Okay.
All right. So how did you start? How did was your family? You had an influence in your family with music. How did that happen?
Well, I started off actually singing, which is weird. I started off singing in the choir at my grandma's church when I was about like from 6 to probably like 12. I started a family church. I eventually, I guess I just ended up learning how to hold a tune and it kind of took further. But once I had my first kid, I was 16 and I just kind of like stopped doing music completely all in one. I wasn't even rapping yet. And then after I had my son, the manager that I had before I got pregnant, he was like, "You think you could try to bust some rhymes?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll try." And I did it. And he was like, "Yes." So the singing part of me, the choir girl, was not SHUNNA Red. It was just TUSHAYNA, regular TUSHAYNA. Once I did rhymes at 16, my manager instantly was like, "You gotta find a name. You gotta find a name." And this one girl that I was hanging with, she was like, "You always wear red hair, and your name's Shauna." So she was like, "SHUNNA Red." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." So
nice.
SHUNNA Red started, and I just kept going. I just didn't stop anymore. I just kept going.
So the reason I wanted to talk about before. So, what was the first song you actually recorded by your, like before, you know, this whole phenomenon as we know as SHUNNA Red right now?
The first song I ever recorded would have been, it was called Ain't I, and it was a remix to Young LA and T.I.
Okay, I heard that.
And
I know that song.
It was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. It was just basically me rapping about where I was from and, you know, putting on for my city or whatever. So that was basically the first time that I ever did a rap. And my manager was shocked. He was just like, "I can't believe you can rap, bitch." So yeah,
wow.
I had ever did. I think it's somewhere in the world today. I just would have to search for it, but I haven't heard it in 10 years.
Well, let me tell you something. All jokes aside, for the last couple of weeks when we booked this, I was looking for something really old just to pop off and let you hear it. But, you know, all your stuff on your platform is dope. You understand? And
So much.
this show, this show is for the artists that's on 2111 Radio, and we bring you guys on to celebrate y'all. Because at the end of the day, yeah, exactly. So at the end of the day, you know, we appreciate your platform and your music because there are fans. You definitely got people in Orlando, in Ghana, in England. These people are actually some of the listeners and some of the voters.
Right, the supporters. That's the biggest thing for me. I'm like, damn, I ain't realized I had so many
Yeah.
supporters, and that shit. I don't know if it make me feel so good on the inside because I be like, real rap is really coming back. Like,
You heard? Exactly. It truly is. Now, I do have pictures. Nothing bad.
okay,
Nothing bad.
okay,
So now, y'all know Shunna Red. I knew Shunna Red from this A-hole show we used to be on, and they talked about you for a while. Y'all
right.
need to listen. Y'all need to hear Shunna Red. I said, well, how can I get in touch with her? They said, well, TUSHAY ain't let you talk to her. You got to go through TUSHAY. So I'm like, who the hell is TUSHAY?
Firm grip on you.
Yo, what? So literally, for those who don't know, this is the actually first time me and her actually interacted for the first time.
Yes, it is.
And it's been like about a year, but I'm a fan of hers. So I'm gonna put a picture up of the Shunna Red that I knew from the beginning.
Okay, yes, that's her.
Yeah. So this is Shunna Red, right? So if y'all see her now, she's completely different.
I am.
She's completely different. I don't know what's going on, but you're different. So tell me about this Shunna Red that's different from the one that we're appearing right now.
It's not showing up. He
Oh.
said up. But not TUSHAY said it's not showing up. I guess the video we have some technical difficulties, but that's okay.
Exactly, we'll get through it.
The question was
What's the difference between last year and now?
Well, okay, so when Shunna Red first came out back in that Shunna Red, I was living in, and I basically was going through a lot of torment in my life. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I just felt like I needed to get away. So I ended up moving to Kentucky for 2 years, and I mean, I went down there and I gained 70 pounds, and I mean, I just started focusing on it. My lyrics got stronger. I mean, everything in my life had changed. I had seen nothing but beauty when I went down there. To be honest, it was the most beauty that I ever seen in my life. It was no, I didn't have to worry about going outside and how people was gonna look at me or what they were gonna say about me. Everywhere I went, they were like, "You're so beautiful, and you don't look like you belong here." So it gave me that confidence where it was like, okay, coming from a city or a state, you know, being born and raised in Atlanta, like a lot of people hate on you here, or you know, like each other. We're not gonna say, just be honest. People don't like each other, you know, just for no reason at all. So for me to go from that to a whole positive environment, and then I only had time to work on my music because there was no club. There was no bars, no restaurants, it was nothing for us to do besides work and try to build careers. So that's the difference between her then and her now. Like now I'm a full-blown artist. Back then I was just like trying to figure out what to do.
There you go. Exactly. So now I seen this picture. Now let me tell y'all something. See, this is Shunna Red now.
Yes.
All right. This is her now. And what I've noticed about this Shunna Red has a lot of spunk. This Shunna Red she's showing the beauty. She's not exposing herself, but she's showing her beauty, and this beautiful woman actually has bars that people, you really, you know, so I've seen a lot of your TikTok. Your TikTok is popping off. Your Instagram is crazy, and your management is dope. I'm going to keep it above.
Wonderful, Chris. The best management team I could have ever. It's like my third time trying to reconstruct the team, and this team is just like it's perfect for me. It's like it's loyalty. It's days when I don't want to work, they whoop my ass. Like they be like, "Get your ass up, and you need to do some work, cause bitch, shit don't come to no lazy motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just rap. You gotta do content. You gotta, you know. So I appreciate the team that I have now because they believe in me more than I believe in myself, if that makes sense. So
it makes sense. It makes sense because, you know, you're an artist and you're a perfectionist, I think.
I am.
Now, I do have something to ask you. So when you record, can anybody be in a room with you, or you need the room to be completely empty, just you and the engineer?
Well, actually, I record myself at home, so I am the
Mm,
engineer,
check you out.
and my kids are always in the room with me, and my husband.
No
So
doubt.
there's sometimes when I may get frustrated if they're causing too much noise, like, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be like, y'all gotta get out or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, if we're in a big enough room, like majority of the time I record in the living room area. So they'll be over there playing the game and I'll be like, I'm recording, and it's like 7 to 10 kids and like 2 or 3 adults, and I'm just in the corner recording, and it just somehow you're just not able to hear it, but it's definitely like a room full of people when I go and record.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, I believe that your creativity is different from any other female rapper that I've heard. Excuse me, artist. You're not just a rapper, you're an artist because
Artist. Yes,
you're
I
an
love.
artist. And right now, I actually have to say you look the part.
Oh,
There's
thank
some,
you, Derrick.
you look the part. You definitely look the part, and you know I appreciate you guys how you from last year or 2 years from now to now to see you right now. I'm very proud of you. I really am.
Thank you so much. It
And
does take
you,
that step of that level of confidence, and then that, you know, that extra drive for you to actually make yourself, you know, because when we're talking about being artists, when you're first starting off, sometimes you don't see how big you can be. You just be like, I can rap, I can sing, you know what I'm saying? I can do videos, I can do content, but you don't see yourself being on billboards and on magazines.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know that
And
you know that lucky person.
listen, let me tell you something. I believe you're going to be on billboards and magazines and every damn thing else. I'm
All the
gonna
way,
keep it a buck.
all the way home.
I'm gonna keep it a buck because you have this song. I'm about to play a video, y'all. I'm gonna bring her back, but I'm gonna play this video. It's called "Planet of the Apes."
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes. Listen to what it says. Planet of the Apes. So listen to the bars. Listen to her cadence. She's dope. I was going to say effing dope, but you're dope. And you know, it comes to a point where we have to celebrate the talent.
Right.
You
Oh,
understand? Yeah,
that's so
you're dope. So I'm gonna
proud.
play this video and I'm gonna come back with SHUNNA Red for everybody. All right. So here she go right here with the Planet of the Apes.
And you are
Let's go.
positive that man and ape cannot be related.
As sure as I am that Jesus hates hip hop.
Come on, open. I want what's in you.
I be trying to take it easy, but you bitches really tease me. I done took care of you heathens, but you suddenly deceiving. Yet my carrots steady leaking. I want green for every season. Took advice, but they mislead me. I'm the captain when we teaming. I want dough, guala. If you ain't spending that cash, nigga, gone. Holla, I ain't good with kissing ass, so bitch don't bother. He gon' fly me first class, but his head not gonna leave his bed rocking. Ice on my neck, look like a spare watcher. Bitch, don't make me headlock ya. I be talking shit, but know the feds watching. Bling around my wrist, look like it's dead walking. Go against the grain, now that's a dead coffin. Leave a scared coffin, you won't see me yell often. Make that nigga break the fucking bank, then let my mans walk him. Booty got a man stalking, all you bitches jail talking. I'm a different breed, all you bitches smell awkward. I be planting different seeds. Dough, guala, if you ain't spending that cash, nigga, gone. Holla, I ain't good with kissing ass, so bitch don't bother. He gon' fly me first class, but his head not gonna leave his bed rocking. I won't dough, guala, if you ain't spending that cash, nigga, gone. Holla, I ain't good with kissing ass, so bitch don't bother. He gon' fly me first class, but his head not gonna leave his bed rocking, bitch. Listen to this shit, I bet your head bopping. Bitch, look on the red popping. Might be playing tricks, need me a mad doctor. Light me up a spliff and get some brain after. Then it's time to change chapters. None of you niggas can top my main bastard.
Ooh, damn. Is y'all serious right now? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. You deserve a round of applause for that. I'm not even gonna lie because damn. Touche, are you serious? Listen, shut up. I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. The talent was always there. It was always there. I saw it when I first, you know, heard your music. The talent was already there, but now what I see is the artist, SHUNNA. You understand?
I'm like, my image is completely molding into a celebrity artist, and that shit is shocking me
Yes.
because I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
People are really looking at you in a completely different light now. Like, wait a minute. So
I had
yeah.
learn how to do my own makeup. Like I was doing my makeup back then, and I would look at my videos now, and I'd be like, "Damn, I was just like so amateur." Because now when I see my photo shoots and my videos, I'm like, "Damn, my makeup looks amazing," and I still have to do my makeup. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, over time, I watched everything build for the past years, and I'm like, "This is God's doing." Like,
Exactly. It is. It truly is. So that song, what went into the process? Is that a freestyle or is that something that off the top of the head?
it
Talk
was
about that song, Planet.
off the top of the head, and it was to be honest, it was me trying to do like commercial music. If it makes sense, like the little, it's like a bop song or whatever. So I tried to make it quick, and then there's a hook because it comes in more than one time. But I tried to make it real quick and just something that could, like, you could hear that on some kind of commercial or something like that. So even if they, if
Yes.
I do an edited version where I, blank out the cursing words or whatever, you could just feel that type of tempo and, those type of words on a commercial. So that was kind of me going like commercial for the first time. And I was like, come on. And then as far as for the video, that was literally like my first serious video where I had to dance. Like all my other videos, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I'm never dancing in them. So
No,
I
you're
was
not.
looking back and forth like, what am I supposed to do?
Uh-huh. I see you. Trust me. And the funny part, like I said, you seem very you seem like shy in a little way when I
I was,
first start seeing you.
I was
Yeah,
very,
are
very,
you? Yes, I believe that because you wasn't really dancing. You were just moving your hands and the
yeah,
nails.
so
The
like,
nails, yeah, the nails did it though. Because when I first saw your nails, I'm like, the hell? She could kill people with those. What in the world's going on?
it's
So yeah,
funny.
so
My videographer says all the time, anytime, it doesn't matter any kind of nails I have on, he'd be like, I fucking hate your, excuse me, I effing hate your nails. And I'm just like, sorry. My bad. Shit.
exactly. So you style yourself?
I do. I actually just started doing my own nails. So in the picture that you just had posted, I did my own
Yeah.
nails, I did my own hair, and I did my own makeup, and I styled myself. So I thought that was like amazing because I'm like, shit, okay, I know I can make myself look like a celebrity. That's great.
Exactly. And you're doing a really good job. So the new Shunna, like I said, your appearance now, like for instance, do anybody see that bling on her neck? Now you know I was gonna mention this chain. So talk to me about that chain. It looks
um,
dope. Like wow.
so my chains.
Ooh,
So here's the thing with my chains.
that yeah.
Right before I moved from Kentucky, I had told my husband, because of course my husband is my manager, and I was like, shit, I was like, look, I feel like I look like an artist and I act like one or whatever, but I'm like, I just gotta I need it. And he was like, do you think it's worth the investment? Because there are other things that we could have invested the money on. I was
True.
like, it's worth it. And so once I ordered the chain, and it took like a little while to come or whatever. And I was hoping that it was gonna come exactly how I wanted it. Come to find out, I ordered one chain and they ended up sending me two separate chains. And I was like, oh my God.
What?
So
That's
I
dope.
working. He was just like, girl, I'm gonna bling you out. Cause I thought I was just getting one chain. But when I found that out and I tried it on, it just like that's what gave me my boost of confidence to make me feel like the artist Shauna Red. Which sometimes people be like, it ain't always how you look, but when we're talking industry, it is. You know what I'm
It
saying? When we're
definitely is.
as an artist, your image is everything. Your image is the first thing that people see before they even listen to you. So I
Mm,
like, shit, I need to, and once it came, I cried. I kept
I know
trying.
that's right.
Oh, me and my husband was taking turns putting it on, and just it was like,
No
it's
doubt.
blinking everywhere. So
It's shining, yo.
but
Oh
it,
my goodness.
it was like a trophy. It was like like just an appreciation trophy for me, just as
Yeah.
far to let me know go harder and harder. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to get some Cubans around the arm, and I want some baguettes, right?
Ooh, I know that's right. So I'm gonna ask you a question. So I'm gonna ask you, I see you doing a lot of shows. You went on tour, a mini tour
Yes,
recently.
last year I went on a mini tour. I went to Ohio, Minnesota. Uh, where else was it? I think it was like Texas, and then Atlanta. We went to a few different places, and it was cool. I ended up getting a very big fan base in Ohio. That psyched me out because it was literally like nobody knew me when I went in there. And then I kept going like every other week, and it was like people would be like, "I'm waiting on you to go up there." I'm like, "Oh shit." So
that's right.
Gave me it prepared me for when I'm out in public, how I'm supposed to look and how I'm supposed to move. It was basically like practice for me, to be honest, because it wasn't a lot of people in the room. It was maybe like 50 people in the room, but
Right.
50 to 500 at my last show that I had like 500 people in there. So it was, I was in there. I didn't even really move out of my section, and
we went blank. Are you there? Well, she's having technical difficulties. I think she's gonna come right back. Just give her a second. But yeah, she's dope, man. At the end of the day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check her out for a second. And a word from our sponsors. So we have a sponsor called Hound House Treats. These dog treats are jerky treats. And this is the pink salmon. A 100% natural and made to order. You go check www.houndhousetreats.com and put in the code 2111 radio and you'll get a discount on these dog treats. They 100% no added preservatives or anything like that. So yes, check them out at houndhousetreats.com. All right. And I think she came back. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if she's back.
Yes, there was somebody calling me. I'm like, hang up.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, that was
yes.
I think the last thing that we stopped off on. But yeah, at my last show, it was kind of like very exciting for me because it was like 500 people in the building. I had like my whole team with me. It was like 30 people. It was like 30 people with me. I had like 3 sections, and the DJ was just like yelling my name all night, and I was just like, hey,
Hey, so that's right.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. My shows now are totally different from my shows back a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
So the progress is absolutely wonderful. I think.
And that's the thing about being an artist. Your progression. What you did in Ohio. You go to Ohio right now, they're waiting. They literally wait for you.
Yeah, they will.
They'll wait. So
like, look, sis, how much the tickets is? I'm paying to get in. I'm ready to see.
Exactly. And I've seen some of the videos that the performances, and it's like night and day. 2 years ago, I saw you performing. Compared to what I recently seen, oh hell no, you different. Yeah. Look,
it's totally different now. I'm just like, dang.
Yes.
That part for me is just like epic. I mean, majority of the times, like, when I used to perform, I want to say that I used to blank out, and I couldn't see the audience and what they were giving me. But now it's like I'm able to see everybody in the club like swaying back and forth while I'm rapping, and I'm like, oh shit, okay.
we lit up in here. That's right.
Yeah.
We lit. Let me tell you something. Like I told your management with TUSHAY, that I think you guys is gonna go far because y'all sticking together, and your circle has to stay small for a reason. You have a lot of people, in this industry that think they have real true believers in your talent, but they're just there. They're not trying to help. They're just there.
Yeah, they just want to get to the pie. Yeah.
You understand? And, I found out a lot of that when I start doing what I was doing. So what happened when we met you on the show, I instantly told TUSHAY, yo, bro, if you need any help as far as in promotion, let us know. I got it. And it was free. Am I right or wrong? It was free. I didn't charge nothing.
And you guys have been there ever since. I'll tell you that now. I always see like different things that I'm tagged in, and I'm like, oh shit. I be telling him like, babe, look, Derrick, they keep playing my shit. Yes,
we've been playing this. Your song's been on 2111 radio since October of last year.
Yay.
So I told TUSHAY, yo, when you come out with a new single, anything like that, all you gotta do is hit me up. It's there.
Right.
Because I am the program director, by the way. So it comes to me. Everything comes to me. So you got a friend at 2111 Radio for life. Trust me. For
Thank you so
life.
much, Derrick.
So it is people in here. Aquarius Waters. I have Tika in here. Hi, Queen. So it's some people in here chirping in. You know what I'm saying? You definitely have a lot of people up in here, you know, cheering you on. So
Oh
now
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Have anybody compared you to Charlie Baltimore?
Oh God, you know I've been hearing that like half of my life, and that's so weird. I'm just like,
Let me tell
but that's
you.
my girl, because I'm not gonna act like she's not a lot of inspiration in my life. Like before I realized the resemblance between us two, I just already had automatically loved her because she was pretty with red hair. And then she was with Murder Inc. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a time frame where all I listened to was Murder Inc. music, Ashanti, Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? I just would play
That's
them all.
right.
So once I started hearing that, I was like, I guess because we're both light skinned. But then when I popped off with the red hair, I was like, damn.
Yes. Yes. It's this one picture I was trying to catch for this interview. I could never find it. And I think it was one of the dopest pictures you ever took. It was a one when you had black hair on one side and red hair on the other side.
Yeah.
That was hot. I'm sorry. That
I
right
love
there.
that. I love that one too. Thank you, Derrick. I had loved that.
Yes.
That was a mixture of me. I'm a Gemini, so for some reason I had this mixture of dark and light,
You a
and I'm
Gemini?
trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Gemini too.
Yeah,
June
so
11th.
you already know.
June
There's
11th.
always two
Exactly.
of us.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, so it's definitely, you know, you definitely have so many different looks, and that's good because you don't want to keep the same. You know, you got people that looks exactly the same every time you
Right.
see them, and it's like, no, Shunna Red, your complexion, you can put any type of hair on, any
Right.
color hair, it works. It actually works because you have this beauty. You're very beautiful.
Thank you so much,
No,
Derrick.
that's why I'm
Don't get
telling you straight up.
let
That's
me
why
down.
Touche. Listen, that's why Touche is not letting you talk to anybody. You don't. Let's keep it a buck. He's not letting you talk to nobody.
He don't
No,
let me
it's
talk to- He be telling me straight up like, look, hey, don't gotta respond to people. We just tell them hit
yeah,
your ass. I'm like,
that's
cool.
it. He is not playing. So now we're gonna get into how you met Touche.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's great.
So let me put this. I think I got another picture. I think it's. Let me see this. What I got for Touche? I think I got this. So
Yeah,
basically, yeah. So that's the logo. That's
yes,
the logo. Touche Way.
hey, touche way or no way.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
So talk to me about that introduction. How did that happen?
okay, so with touche, okay, so when I first met my husband, of course we were not married. And he was about 19, 18 or 19. He had just recently graduated high school, and they had their own rap group, and it was called Touche Way. And
Wow.
they were popping big shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. He dimmed my light so much to where I would just shut the fuck up. Oh, excuse my mouth.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I would
Don't
just,
even worry about it.
like I would sit back and just, let him do his thing because he was popping off so hard, and they were out working like they were working triple times where we work now. You get what I'm saying? So they were amazing, and somehow the group just fell apart. And I always say it's God's doing, because I never thought that I would be married to someone who had loved music as much as I did. And
Mm,
so one day, later on in our relationship, before we got married, when he started managing me, he was like, "I want to do Touche, the record label." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I agree. So he went and got the paperwork done. I had him a huge celebration party for it, and I ended up becoming the CEO of Touche Way Records.
mm,
And I also ended up becoming the first female artist from Touche Way. So
mm.
at that point, you know what I'm saying, I had to figure out how to double my bag, but also not let my bag get intervened by other people. So, it's been like a long run between me and him. Like, it's been times where he was about to work with other artists, and I'd be like, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Like, wait a minute. We're not going to do this here. What we're going to do is, if they're not working, or not working, we don't even want to give them no fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So,
And that is the truth. Wow. That's right. But I've noticed you're a very shrewd businesswoman. See, this is what they don't know. for you to be the CEO of TUSHAY Records, like that's more than any artist out here right now. If you really think about it, you understand. So not only do you have the talent, you have the business savvy to make sure that things is being taken care of, and you know your paperwork is together and all that. So you know, salute to you. Like wow.
Yeah. I just appreciate him for bringing me aboard, because that was the weird part for me, because I just didn't see it happening like that. I knew I was gonna be under TUSHAY management, but I didn't know that he was gonna create a whole label and then make me the co-founder of it. That part just kind of like, it put me to a level to where I was like, this man loves me. So you know, he's in the bag twice.
Let me tell you something. That's the one thing. See, it's like a little love story. If people that's in this audience, if you see SHUNNA Red, I'll be damned if you don't see TUSHAY. Damn it. He right.
Before you see me, I'm not even gonna lie. You'll hear SHUNNA Red and then you'll see TUSHAY and you'll be like, where the fuck is SHUNNA Red? I'm like,
see? Exactly. You know, so I think, ain't you up for an award? It's coming up soon, tomorrow, right?
HHF Awards. It's very big. I'm not even gonna act like it's not.
I know.
I actually have my award right here too that I got from Blazing Hot Reviews for Best Female Hip Hop Artist. SHUNNA Red engraved on it. That made me feel so good.
What? Let me give you a round of applause on that, first of all. Let's give this girl a round of applause on that.
December 2022, it was the perfect way to end my year, especially with me coming out as the artist that I am this year. So it just made it perfect for me. But I do have a nomination for, I actually have had 3 other nominations that I didn't make it to in the month of April. I didn't make it out, but I'm not sure if I won anything because I haven't contacted them or anything, but but the HHF Awards, I know that I'm nominated for the Megan Thee Stallion Award. And
yeah, that's the Megan Thee Stallion Award.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome because they're actually giving multiple, like the Cardi B Award, the DJ Khaled Award, the P. Diddy Award. So they're giving out great, awesome awards that's just like basically letting people know, you know, you have the same work ethic and, you know, the same grind as these people. So I thought that was amazing. And I'm to go. I think it's on like the 29th or something like that. So I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of celebrities in the building. It's also through Ugly Money Niche or whatever. So I thought that was cool. But
we actually voted for you, by the way.
Thank you. I've been getting
yeah, we definitely voted for you because, like I said, you got a friend at 2111 Radio. Like,
oh, you know what, Jhayc? TUSHAY just told me that the HHF Awards is tomorrow, and I did not.
Check that out.
So
check that out.
On the 29th, that's ATL Yo Raps for another nomination. So that's just because I'm like, that's like 5 nominations in 1 year. I'm just like,
in 1 year. And and it's funny because we're only in April.
Right.
What's going to happen? Yeah.
Summer is going to bring.
Exactly. What the summer's going to bring. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play this song. This is my favorite song. I'm not even going to lie. One of my favorite videos. It's called Feel Me. All right. This is this is my introduction to SHUNNA Red. And when I saw this video, when I heard the lyrics to this video, see, again, if you're a hip hop head, you'll get it. She's spitting some bars. If you just listen to it, it's a dope song. But if you hear her bars and understand what she's saying, it's like, damn. Because I played it. Let me tell you something. You ain't getting nothing but 10s on so many different review shows. Because I was taking the record and I put it on review shows and I was paying the whatever just to see their reaction. And everybody, at least 10 of them, they gave you 10 out of 10.
I was like, every time I play that song for a review show, I'll be like, damn.
Yeah, it's dope. So so I'm gonna play the song, I'm gonna play the video, and then we're gonna get back with SHUNNA Red. All right. So you want to introduce it real quick?
This your girl SHUNNA Red, and this is my hit single, Feel Me.
Let's get it. Let's get this going.
Let me refill my glass, just to the future we once had. Shit, I can't build off past, still on my lonely chasing bags. Every nigga love to nag, shit, I ain't fucking on no fag. Every bitch gon' call you sis until that pussy hoe get mad. Well, here's the gag, nigga icing out my wrist to keep me glad. once upon me. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Daily departed, see you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Daily departed, see you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me. If I could've write my life inside a letter, shit be clever. Had 2 kids by a nigga who just constantly forget him. Guess he bitter. Plus his new bitch think I'm still tryna get with him. Sick as venom. Leave the kids to be some bastards that'll kill him. 5 kids later, I've been chasing paper, even helped some haters. That's why I keep elevating. No wonder I'm celebrating. Why you bitches contemplating about your next move? Better make that shit your best move, cause I'm popping shit without news. Need to stop it, ho, I'm not you. At the spot I had the top blue. Watch your mouth for it get not loose. Bless her up like she the hot chew. You bitches grumpy, walking around looking like Humpty Dumpty. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Daily departed, swear you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Daily departed, swear you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing.
Whoa, that's one of my favorites.
Let me tell you something. That's a hit. You know, sometimes you love music, but some of those songs you can just feel it in your gut, and like you get those chills on your arm, like your arms get these little goosebumps.
Yes.
Every time I hear that song, I get goosebumps. That's one of those. That's a classic to me.
Derrick, you know what's crazy, because the industry is so big on not wanting to sell this kind of music, because they're like, you know, it's not a certain kind of, you know, it's not basically a club banger or something that can go viral and things like that. But I perform this song in the clubs, and I'll perform the club banger first. Like I'll perform one of my ratchet club bangers, and then I turn this on, and immediately the whole club has all their cameras out, and they're just looking at me.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
I'm forcing it inside of the clubs. I'm forcing it to be a club banger. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm forcing it in, so that I can, you know, real rap without, even if I have to force it, I'm gonna force it, because the song, once you start hearing it, after the first like 10 seconds of the song, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So it's just making them, you know, grasp onto them first 10 seconds to where they're comfortable, and then after that, the song sells itself.
It's over. Exactly.
That's my biggest dilemma now, like pulling between tug of war, because the industry does not want to sell real rap.
Oh, no.
It's like you're fighting against it. You know what I'm saying? Either you're going to be independent or you're going to be a part of the industry. If you're independent, let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be a mainstream artist. And
yes,
that makes it way more difficult, you know, trying to fight against the industry and what they have going on. So I'm still going to do. I am actually determined. My grandmother keeps calling me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, you know, like you see me on TV or something, girl. Go on, bye. But
wow,
that is my biggest battle right now. Just fighting the industry for allowing female artists to present great music. You know what I'm saying? Without it having to be, you know, about. I didn't say one thing about my coochie in that song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you did not.
So I think that's the battle though, because sex sells. And this is the thing. I'll literally be wearing something very sexy and, you know what I'm saying, showing the buns a little bit while I'm rapping this song. So it's like, you know, I'm meeting them halfway, because it's like, okay, you want me to sell sex, but that doesn't mean my bars have to be sexual.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of what I want to bring real rap back for, because I just see another Lauryn Hill in our time, and I haven't found her yet. You know what I'm saying? I want another Lauryn Hill. I want another Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? I want these women to not have their light dimmed, if it makes sense, because some of us, and it's like I didn't practice to figure this out. Like I just woke up one day and it was something that God had given to me. So I'm like, if that's the case, I'm pretty sure God had given it to them. You get what I'm saying? So it's something that has to be done. It's something that needs to be done, and I'm gonna work my ass off to do it.
Ooh, listen, I don't give these that often, but you know, you making some real.
Thank you, Derrick, because this shit
Yo,
has
let
to
me
be
tell you.
said though. I mean, if I can't wait until I'm on the radio and I can tell motherfuckers like, bitch, you don't have to rap about your coochie, yo.
You really don't.
Every
You
bitch
really
got good
don't.
coochie. Every bitch got good coochie. Do you got anything else
No.
to sell me?
See, exactly. Exactly. And you know what? I had a young lady up here. Her name was Diamond White. And what she said to me, because I was like, yo, you know, she was like, female rappers, name a female rapper that hooked somebody up,
Right.
took somebody under their wing, and then said, you know what, come on, I'm going to bring you out and do what you got to do. There is none because they're not hooking each other up. You
They're
understand?
hating
And
each other. That's a woman's. It's weird,
it's
but
sad. It's
that's a
sad.
female's trait. A female's trait is to not allow another woman. You don't want to feel like another woman is defeating you,
See,
and I feel like it's childish
it
because
is.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's enough room. I mean, after all these bitches that done made it out that don't deserve to be out, someone could have linked over to the side and been like, you know what, this female rapper that actually has bars that can rap that I've been knowing for 10 years, you know what I'm saying? I can
Uh-huh.
go ahead and put her on. Like, it makes no sense for you to fill up space with trash artists because you don't want to take this one artist that you feel like will outshine you. And I mean, the men do it too in the industry, which is weird to me. Like, I was on a conversation with, I think my dad, and we were talking about like all of T.I. artists. Like he picks up artists because one time T.I. had hit me up on social media. He hit me up on Instagram and I posted it before. And he was basically like, you dope as fuck, keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Oh,
so
wow.
proud of you or whatever. He didn't offer me anything, but he just gave me like, you know, a pat on the back. And
It
so
is.
I was like, great, because that's how I knew it was real. Because sometimes these artists will hit you up and then they be like, well, I got an offer for you. If you pay me $500, I'll
Ooh,
post you.
there it is. Let me tell
What
you
the hell?
something. Uh-huh. Let me tell you something. I got it. I got into that to one of my podcast shows about how actual artists is DMing people on Instagram saying, "Hey, give me 6 bands, and I could feature on one of your songs. I could,
Right.
introduce you and stuff like that." That's whack. Ain't y'all
That's
making
whack.
enough money?
First of all, why are you coming to me and addressing me? If anything, I would be coming to you to ask you how much for a feature. If you're not coming to me to
Yeah.
then what are you're trying to punk me out of my money. That's just all if I'm not saying that I'm a nobody, but if I'm a regular old me and you're a celebrity and you're coming to
Mm.
me to offer me a deal that I haven't asked for, I just feel like it's something fishy about that. You're gonna leave me in a very awkward situation because what the
Yep.
hell? It just doesn't make sense. And I've been seeing that a lot because I've even seen him do it. But my dad was telling me like none of T.I. artists have ever made it to T.I.'s level. And I laughed
They
because
won't let
I
them.
thought about Young LA. I thought about who was the other person that he was rapping with? He's 5'2", ride with the Thule. Bros wanna do me.
I think I know you're talking about.
Young Dro.
Young Dro. Yes.
These people were not allowed to, even as great as Young Dro was. I mean, I love Young Dro. I am still in love with Young Dro, but they were never allowed to make it to T.I.'s level. And I think
No.
that's why a lot of his situations end up bad as far as relationships that he have with people when it comes to business because he don't want to see them grow past him. And it's like, my nigga, it's time for you to move on. Like, you've done your share.
Yo.
Like you've done your share, and then you have people like Andre 3000 who's like, I want to quit rapping when I'm 40. So people like him are willing to like take on those artists, but guess what? He don't have artists that's at his caliber to give that shoe to the field. It's like Andre 3000 is not gonna just bring out any kind of artist, but a part of his retirement plan, I'm sure, was okay. I'm gonna find the next artist that is a lyricist that can do the things that I did times 10. You know what I'm saying? To bring it into this next generation. But I've definitely been digging into those things, just looking them out to see how these other artists move. And I told my husband, I'm not gonna be the same way. Like our label, I wanted to be the founder of the label where artists who work their ass off that don't have the funds to be able to come. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest artists in the industry, because now the industry wants you to have at least 150,000 behind you before they'll take you on a deal. You get what I'm saying? So the artists who can't afford that 150,000, we're here. As long as your work ethic is $150,000. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have that in cash, but you have to have that in work ethic and growth. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're providing me has to be worth $150 for $150,000. So I look at it as just because it took us so long. I think that some people in life, some other artists, independent artists in life deserve that.
Let me tell you something. It's salute to you as you an independent artist. And I'm going to tell you something at 2111 Radio. I listen to more independent artists than the industry people, artists. Because it's a difference. It's a difference. When you hear your cadence and your music, you can hear the hunger. Like, I want to do more. And when you hear somebody on the outside, they do anything now. Like, I'm just saying,
yes, they do.
They do anything. And, you know, because they got fans that's no matter what they do, it's going to be to a point where it's going to sell what it's supposed to sell.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to talk, I'll talk about that on another show. I'll probably have you and your husband come. And we're going to, you know, discuss certain things as far as in the industry and the independent. We as independent, you as independent artists earn every damn celebration. You earn every damn praise. It's everything. You earn it. They don't have to earn it because they're already in the industry.
Yeah.
You understand?
Given to them.
It's literally handed right to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I have $150,000, what do I need with a label?
What do I need you for? What the fuck do I need you for? I got $150,000.
I already got it. What do I need you for? What you can do for me?
I'm gonna start my own label. I have $150,000. They got
exactly. And that's the big problem with labels. So you stay independent until they offer you the deal of a lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? The deal of a lifetime. You understand? And
my contract has to consist of everything that I want. And I mean everything, as far as the people that I bring, as far as the rhymes that I spit, as far as the image that I want, as far as the term of the contracts that I need, everything has to be my way or the highway, because I already have $150,000 to do it on my
own. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. So that is, you know, artists like you that's doing their homework, that's taking a look outside of what you're doing just to see what other people doing, like as far as in the industry and what you're doing. You taking it in, and you know when you get into the industry, you know who to fuck with at the end of the day. You understand? Yeah, we could take pictures. No problem. No problem. But guess what? You're not going to be having no phone hitting me up talking about let's do a damn collab without that bread first.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Right. There's no strings. I'm not. And I think a lot of people are getting mad at my husband because of the way that he's starting to, you know, come at people. He's not being disrespectful, but he's just telling them, like, I'm not going to allow my wife to not get her worth. You know what I'm saying? And not even my wife, but my artists, because we have a lot of people to feed here. You know what I'm saying? So, and our features aren't bogus. You know, our feature prices aren't bogus.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. And, you know, my thing with you guys is that the hustle. I love the hustle because if I'm not mistaken, y'all have a review show as well.
We do. I'm not allowed to get in there as much as I would. But my husband definitely, and that's what I love about him too, because in the midst of him doing everything that he does to support me, he supports every independent artist that he admires. Like, of course, even if it's not his favorite artist, he's still going to promote him. But 9 times out of 10, every artist that on his live review, you're going to hear every artist that he loves.
Yes.
And you can see it because when the song comes on, you can see his facial expression, you can see his movements, you could just, and he does this on a regular day-to-day basis, at least twice a week.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's something that is beautiful because I that just shows the love that he has for music. Me versus me, you know what I'm saying? It's just the love I have for, you know, what God has given me and feeding my family. Them the only two motivations for me. But for him, he actually loves and enjoys hearing great music from artists.
I know that's right. Let me tell you something. Salute to TUSHAY.
Salute to TUSHAY.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. Because I'm glad you guys connected. But you guys is married. You had a beautiful wedding. I think y'all wore red and white. Oh, yeah, red and black. That's
We
red and
actually
black.
black, white, and gold. So yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
it was a beautiful. Listen, I was trying to snatch something up, but let me tell you guys, I love the story because this is a story that's going to go down the line. Like I said, you on 2111 radio show right now, and I say by next year this time we're going to start really knowing who SHUNNA Red and TUSHAY. It's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
That's so exciting for me, and I can't
Yeah.
wait to get just the whole story. Just even as far as like you guys that have supported me for the longest, because it's hard to find people who genuinely can see you and see what you're doing and be like, I believe in this person. That shit is the hard thing to do. Like, I don't have to do it. So the people who do it, I'll be like, shit.
Yeah. It's so dope. It's so dope. And, you know, we do it because, again, if I can, this is how I am. If I could do something for you, as far as, and maybe she just need some promotion here and there for other people to see you, why not? Why am I hating on you? I don't understand. If, like I put a post up the other day, why do I have to tag a true friend? I shouldn't have to.
A true friend,
if I have to, they're going to see it regardless. And
they're gonna go look for it.
Exactly, because now they happy. They're like, yo, I know SHUNNA Red. Let me go ahead and repost that. Let me share it with, you know, some of the people that don't know her.
Right. See, that's how it is now. I be seeing people that be coming along now, and I be like, not you, you know, and I don't be trying to be funny because I appreciate all love. But it's like some people make it so obvious. Like when my image and when my life changed, like once I started signing contracts and when everything changed in my life, it was like people just started coming, and it was like I'm like, oh, like no, you're not my real friend, because if you were, you would have already seen it.
Been doing it exactly, yo, exactly what I'm saying, and you're gonna find it. And the crazy part is, a lot of the times when you get into those big industry parties and getting to know people in the industry, they're gonna be the nicest person that you ever met. But that's a sheep in wolf's clothes. And listen, let me tell you something. You understand? And you just stay with your crew. You got a crew of people that you trust. You stick with them no matter what. You know who's backing you. You already know. At the end of the day. You understand? Because you knew who from the start. You gain a couple people every now and then, but you know your core.
I know where my starts and I know where it ends.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ask you a question. So JOHNNIE CABBELL. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so this is one of the biggest and most famous promoters in Atlanta. I mean, the guy. Yeah. How did you guys get that? Because I've knew about him for years.
Okay, so JOHNNIE is officially my manager. I signed a contract with him 3 weeks ago. But okay, so this is the start. This is the start. We have been trying to get me under JOHNNIE's management for like 6 years now. And I think because the time that he hears from the industry, because he's dead locked into the industry. He's a part of the industry. He created majority of the industry. So well, the artists that came out of it anyway. So he's just to a different sound. And I believe that because my sound was so off to him as far as my message, he was kind of like, it was a pull or tug of war for him. So 3 weeks ago, well, a month ago, I moved back to Atlanta, and JOHNNIE booked me a show for it was like a showcase for $500 cash prize. And he was win this cash prize. If you win over all these females, I'll sign you to a contract. And I was like, okay. So I went against like 12 females and I won.
Let's keep it a buck. You smashed them. You smashed them in their face. I know they was looking at you like.
I mean, you know, big ups to the other females because they were great. But most of them women had came like they were coming out of their bedroom. Like they had just got out of bed and just walked into the club. And I literally came like full-blown all-the-way artist. And
no doubt.
Promise was a full-blown all-the-way artist. So Johnny was amazed because the whole crowd had their phones out, their flashlights was everywhere. Like my videographer ended up getting a clip of me walking through the club where everybody just had it was like 50 to 100 flashlights all over me, just walking through.
Check you out.
People that I knew, people that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So Johnny was amazed, and he was like, I guess it was like dollar signs in his eyes. He was like, shit.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what he was doing. I'm gonna tell you what he was doing. I don't know Johnny. I've heard of Johnny, but what he was doing, it took you this long because he was looking at you the whole time. He was looking and he was waiting for this moment. You understand?
Yeah.
He knows talent when he see it. That's the one thing I know about that man. And he got a diamond in the rough in SHUNNA Red because I'm gonna ask you a question before I get into that. Have you ever had any battles in rap?
Any who?
Battles, rap battles.
I've had like I have had rap battles where I did like album for album,
Right.
song for song. I've never actually did a rap battle where I stood face to face to a
Yeah.
female rap battle like that, but most of my battles were just like album for album and stuff like that. And yes, I murdered them every time.
I know you did.
Never lost a battle.
Listen, let me tell you something. Like I said, we was on that A-hole show, and when I first heard you spit, no lie, I was looking at them like, okay, who the hell is this and how can I get in touch with it?
I was on the show and I was just laughing.
Yes. I was like, what the hell just happened? I was completely shocked at this little woman. Like she was so tiny. Oh my goodness. And now I don't know what happened when you went to Kentucky. Your ass came back and you look completely. You're a grown ass woman.
Yeah, years I just grew up.
Yes, we saw you grow. So, and not only in the talent, just your appearance. You shining. Like I said, at the end of the day, you and TUSHAY is shining. I thought, all just aside, when I first saw TUSHAY, I thought he was the fourth member of the Migos. That motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie, that's a handsome motherfucker. I'm sitting there going, look, what the hell he's doing? Like, what's going on?
I be telling, I'm like, look, you can tell
looks
that
the part.
you're an artist at one point. Like you, just your demeanor, the way you carry yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he be styling and profiling. Like when I go out with him, I literally have to be like, oh shit, let me go in my I'm aware because he be styling and profiling on my ass. I'm like, damn.
Yes, he is. When I thought he was an artist, and every time you see him, you can see his appearance with the dreads or whatever, and he's just different. He's different, just like you. You're different. I don't see nobody looking like you.
Absolutely.
You understand? And that's a plus because we don't want to have too many copycat artists out here right now.
Right.
People
you gotta come up
look.
with your goddamn style, your own everything. Like that's when you know you're truly an artist. When you're coming out here and you. Because a lot of people be telling me, like, it's not going to work for you because you sound different. No, sounding different is what make it work for you. You get what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't realize that the trend starts when someone sets it. You don't go after a trend that's already been set. You get what I'm saying? There's a follower, leader. The leader is the one who set the trend. The follower is the one who's, that's going behind. I'm like, shit, if real rap takes me a little bit longer to make it because my sound is different from what's out, then... It's just gonna take me longer.
That's all. It's not gonna take long though. Like I said, at the end of the day, your talent speaks for itself. You understand? It does. It really does. And I could sit here and say I could compare you to somebody, but I can't. And I've been doing this for a minute. Music is in me. And what I've seen in you from the time I first met you to now, spectacular. You guys are doing an excellent job. Y'all doing an excellent job. And, I didn't want to mention it, but she do have something coming real soon from Finesse Music Productions. I'm supposed to be talking to TUSHAY this week. And,
it's
girl.
Amazing. I've been ready. I've been holding that shit in like water. When I tell y'all I'm about to bust, that shit is the best goddamn track I've done in my life. Oh, my God.
My goodness. And boy, did you kill that. Oh, I wish I had it. I wanted to play it today, but I said, I can't do it. No way.
say like, I want to play it on the review. Derrick, he be like, we can't do it, babe. Derrick, tap into every review. We can't do it.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Be like, damn it. No, he's not playing that. No, come on. Let me tell you.
Respectfully, though, I see why she wanted because she killed that beat. When I tell you I've never had a besides that Feel Me and I Cannot Wait for the Summer, I feel like are outside of We Outside. All right,
no doubt.
That's kind of a song, We Outside. Outside of We Outside, Feel Me and I Cannot Wait for the Summer, those producers met me equally 100% on everything that I produced for that track. And it was like, those are my hit songs. It's like, not to be honest, like those are the songs that I could just put out on an EP, and I could also put them out on an album, and I could also put them out as singles, and I could also put them out.
So, like,
it's just a list of things that I could put it out under. So
yes,
I'm excited for that song. I'm excited.
Girl,
I'm excited. Your daughter is amazing. She's an amazing producer. She's an amazing producer.
Let me tell you, you destroyed that track. Oh, damn. When he sent that, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm sitting there listening. And I'm like, whoa. Is serious? She just did this? He said, bro, she went.
Let me tell you, I was sweating. When I heard that beat, Derrick, asked my husband, when I heard that beat, I was like, I never did a drill beat before. He was like, just be you, be SHUNNA Red on a drill beat. And it was just immediately like, I was in that motherfucker for 3 days straight. I was in that bitch 2 days straight. Like, I gotta get this shit.
Yes. And you got it. You nailed it. You nailed it. So yes, that's something to definitely this summer to look forward to. Yes.
Amazing. That is an amazing. When the world hears that, they're gonna be like,
yeah. And you know, with Finesse Music Productions and TUSHAY Way on this, we're gonna promote this song.
I'm gonna get tapped in with it. I'm gonna get him to snatch it up because that's all he really wants is like hit bangers. And that's a banger. That is a hit banger. The whole message behind it, the whole beat, everything.
Yes, you is beastie. Like you went ham on that track. You went ham, and I'm sitting there going, "What else could this woman do? Like, what else could she do?" I can't wait to see you perform that. That's what
I'm so excited.
Aquarius Waters says she can't wait till you perform that. That's one of my partners.
It's gonna be so. When I tell y'all, it's gonna be so crazy. Like because it's so comforting. It's my kind of song, and that's the thing. I was able to be on there and be myself. That was just a thank you, Aquarius. I can't wait. I'm gonna be on that bitch like.
Yes, let me tell you, you nailed it, and I'm so proud of you, yo. Like I said, if you was my damn daughter, I'll be hugging you right now because damn it, when I heard that track, I was like, damn it, you did everything that Finesse wanted you to do. Put it that way.
Look,
everything.
At first, he was like, they said it's too short. So when he brought it back to me, I was like, fuck it, that beat deserves a fucking
another verse.
And I deserves another verse. It does. It deserved another verse because the beat was so amazing. It deserved at least minutes, 3 to 4 minutes long. Like it's a full song. That shit is amazing. I can't wait to work with her.
Yeah, she. So we appreciate you because you did it. You did it so quick, and the cadence that you used. So speaking of cadences, I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking of cadences, this is a question I always have on my show. And I always ask the artist this. You hear shows saying, name your favorite artists, right? But we're not going to do that. We're going to say, name your favorite cadences from any artist that you've ever heard.
Okay. Nicki Minaj. I got to say Nicki Minaj because she taught me what hearing yourself means. Like when she raps, I feel like she can hear herself while she's spitting. Most people, when they're rapping in the studio, because they might have their voice, muted, the sound muted, that they can't hear themselves. But the more I would listen to myself while I was rapping, was the more that I could dictate. Because my voice right now doesn't sound how my voice sounds on a track.
Nope.
So difference between the cadence. You get what I'm saying? So when I'm on
Yeah.
the track, like, you know what I'm saying? I can I'm gonna make you niggas feel me. Dilly dilly departed. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can hear yourself in a different tone when
Yeah.
you're rapping, you're talking.
Yeah.
And she taught me that. I really do think she taught me that because I watched her go from up high. She'll do high pitches, down low,
Yeah.
middle. But the main part that I heard her do, like on all her songs, she always kept this one mellow tone that just stood out, like she spoke out of her chest, like off her chest. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? I think
Yes.
that's where the cadence came from for me. Like it was her. It was definitely Queen. It was her.
Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, so Nicki Minaj, who else?
Nicki Minaj. Another artist that I've heard from cadence. J. Cole. J. Cole to me,
Oh.
his cadence
Ooh.
is like anything that he says comes out like butterflies. Like it just
Thank you.
like it just floats out like if you don't like it, you're a hater. It literally comes out like God said it. And I was like,
Yes.
I'd be like, damn.
Shout out
J.
to
Cole,
J. Cole. Yeah.
Lamar, Kendrick Lamar does the same thing. Like I be listening to these artists, and then I listen to the way that they talk, like on their interviews and shit, and they don't sound nothing like how they sound when they're doing their music. So I'm like, they're doing this on purpose.
Yes. Of course. Of course.
Like,
Yes, they are.
This
Do
is
you
a
know
tone.
you just named 3 of the dopest artists on the planet? Like
Those
really?
are my babies. Those are my babies. Those are my idols. Those are my babies. Those are the people who I wish in my generation I hope to and pray to be one day because they are the and
Wow.
even new rap between new rap. They can get on a song with 21 Savage. They can get on songs with, you know what I'm saying, all Lil Baby, like all the new,
Yeah.
you know, all the new generation rappers, but they also have their own way of rapping to where you can fit in with old school. So it puts me in the middle of being like, this is real hip hop. Because if you can sell
Exactly.
generation, that's real hip hop. It never
Yes.
gets
It never get old. Hell no. No, you're definitely reaching the essence of hip hop. And people kind
my
of
first beat
lost.
gonna be between J. Cole, Nicki Minaj, and goddamn
Ooh,
Kendrick Lamar.
damn. Wouldn't that be dope? Oh, with you.
I would cry. Yes, I would cry.
With you.
I
That is
would
a
cry.
hell of a collaboration. What?
The day it happened, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna call you like, Derrick!
It happened.
Listen to this song with me, J. Cole.
Yes. And I think it'll be amazing because, like I said before, you can hang with everybody. You could hang with everybody. Your cadence is one of the keys that hit me, your cadence. And the little accent that you have behind it is so adorable. It's sitting there like, wait a minute. She's talking tough, but you can hear cuteness in it. You understand? So I'm definitely admiring the way your cadence are on all your songs. They're not the same.
Thank
You'll be
you.
changing up. And it's the way you speed up and you slow down and then you mellow, your voice changes, it goes up, it goes down. So yeah, you definitely one of the top in this field. I'm telling you right now, you are. You really are.
Thank you
Salute.
so much, Derrick. That means so much to me.
Yeah.
I've been thanking God so much lately because every time I hear stuff like this, it just be telling me like, girl, you doing the right thing. Just keep going. Like, just keep the fuck going and go harder. That's
Go
the only
harder.
thing. Whatever
And
you
it
did
is
yesterday, better than yesterday. Tomorrow need to be way better than yesterday. Like, it just makes it. The outcome is gonna be so amazing. When I'm
yes.
out there billboards and top 20 and all that shit, I'm gonna be like, shout out to the motherfuckers who believes in me.
Wow. Exactly.
When it didn't give them anything in life but just to believe in me, and that's beautiful. Like that's just amazing. Because that's something you don't catch around in life.
No, you don't. You don't. So now watch this. Now, me and you having a good time, yo. Do you know we've been up here an hour and 10 minutes?
I stopped looking at the clock. I stopped looking at the light.
I literally just looked at it and I'm saying, ooh, let me let the young lady go. You probably, but I want to know if you want to give any shout outs before I let you go.
Yeah, of course I want to shout out to my team, TUSHAY way, baby. Of course, all day. My husband, JC. I want to give a shout out to Johnny CABBELL because He is totally giving me my dream come true. I appreciate you 100%. I want to give a shout out to Mama Kuda. I also want to give a shout out to Derrick because I could not be on this platform if it was not for you. I want to give a shout out to my videographer, my brother, Track Matt, my personal assistant, Ashley, my brother Shivy. I love you, Shiv.
Yeah, he in the building.
Who else can I say? Jesus, my kids, God, my mama.
Wow, I know that's right.
Just definitely, my brother JT. Just definitely the people who have always been here for me. I appreciate you, and I can't thank you enough.
Wow, that's dope. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. Like I said, at the end of the day, I have you on my show for a reason. The reason you're on my show because when you blow up, I have a ringside seat because at the end of the day, you was on my show.
You sure do.
You got you was on my motherfucking show at the end of the day, and I brag about it for the rest of my life. Like, yo, I had SHUNNA Red on 2111 radio. You know what I mean? So I appreciate, I appreciate you. Yeah, I really appreciate you and your team for being so professional. She was on time today. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, they know whoever listening, that's an artist. Y'all know y'all be a little late to these shows. She was literally
on time. I was on time today, and I thank God.
She was on time. Exactly. She was definitely on time. What's that? What's Christ want to say? I see you getting your big stage speech together. Yeah, you might as well get that together, your speech.
You know, hey, like it's my Grammy Award speech. You heard me?
You heard. So listen, before you go, I want to talk to you behind the scenes, but I'm gonna let everybody go. But listen, I appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. This is an amazing interview.
Thank you, and I love y'all.
Yes, they definitely in the building. It's literally 100 right now. 119 in here.
Oh yeah.
There's 119 people up in here, and it's crazy. I'd be like, yo, why don't y'all say something? You know, say something. Get in the comments, people.
You doing?
Yeah, so you know, I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody for showing up.